Hello, everyone. It's me, Zach Clayton. I'm here today with Compassionate Citizens. This is one of the first times I've ever done this show solo. It looks like I got to be honest with you. I'm not sure exactly what the plan is here, but I do know I'm going to do this. I am I set something up very, very wrong, and now it's a little weird for me. So, um, well, at least I'm going to try to do this. But uh, we welcome you to the Pact channel, and I would like to. I guess I'm going to take a couple minutes. Hey, there we go. Now I can actually see what I'm talking about, even though it is very dark. What am I in a dungeon? Uh, but I'm going to talk to you right now a little bit about what we are going to be doing. I just got somebody else. Uh, Please let me know if you are wanting to come on screen. If you're not, that's fine. Um, but one of the things that we are going to do here on the Pack channel is we are looking to make it a nonprofit and try to help people in the community with disabilities, whether that's a disabled veteran, whether that's a disabled uh, um, whether it's a disabled veteran, whether it's a disabled individual, that does not matter. I'm being joined with by one of my super assistants, Sarah Goodall. How are you doing, sweetie? I can see the top of your head right now, and that's about it. So, but Sarah is going to be helping me along with this mission to put forth some great programming and try to help people who would like to know what it's like to be a podcaster, would like to run their own show, or like to be on the background side of things, where we are going to take and be hiring on, as I mentioned before, as soon as we can. We're going to be hiring on some people with disabilities. We're looking for sponsors right now, people who would like to take and sponsor what we're doing and be part of the goodness that we are trying to accomplish. How are you doing today, Sarah? Oh, I don't hear you.
Oh my goodness. It's been this way all day. I've had meetings all day and I've forgotten to press the unmute button.
Ah, so that
I'm
must
doing great, Zach. How are you?
that actually can only mean one thing only. That means that somewhere Kurt Roscoff is listening to this show, watching this show, because he is technical difficulty Kurt. And maybe that was him who just jumped off. He's like going, I'm not going to listen to this anymore. So, I always called him technical difficulty Kurt because anytime I had a problem, I wasn't going to blame it on myself. That'd just be silly. So I'll blame Kurt. But
I love it.
you are tagged, in which you got suckered into. Let's be honest here, being a partner in making this whole crazy creation to go. What are some of the things that you would like to see happen with? And one last thing before I get on with this, I do want to let everybody know there is going to be a change. We're dropping the P, and it's going to become the ACT channel. We've just got to go through all of the other all the BS that we got to go through, but it's going to be called ACT. All coming together. It's the ACT channel. That's what we're wanting to do. Plus, it interfere. This whole channel started for podcast, my podcast alone, and that's not what we want. We want to share with many different people their podcasts as well. So get ready for the change. It'll be coming soon, and it'll be the ACT channel. And we will let you know when that's going to happen. But now back to our question, Sarah, can you please tell me exactly what you would like to see happen with this wonderful channel that we are trying to put on?
I would love to see everyone come together and actually have a mission and do our parts to make the world a little bit better place. We can all do that one person at a time. And in
Yeah,
this particular mission, we are working to help veterans and those in the disabled community, or the differently abled community, as I like to call it, actually do a little bit of podcasting and a little bit of podcasting engineering and kind of get some experience with jobs in the media.
Yeah, some editing and some other different things. I mean, our whole goal is just to make this to where we can really support other people, simply by allowing them to join us in what we're doing. So, but you this touches you personally. You have children with special needs, correct?
Yes, I do. I'm actually the parent of 3 special needs warriors. I have 2 children with autism spectrum disorder, potentially 3. He's going through his testing right now. And also, I have a child with Down syndrome.
When it comes to these disabilities, I'm sorry, I don't want to call them disabilities. I want to respect you. These differently abled children. I do like the word warriors. We use that for in the Cub Club quite often. So just to let you know that our Cub Club, we do consider them warriors. But we would like to. I would like to know what does your day look like? Like when you're in the grocery store and somebody approaches you, what do you usually have to tell people? Hey, is there anything that you have to like educate people on?
Oh, absolutely. For myself specifically, it's also comes down to educating about myself. I am wheelchair bound 99% of the time. I am an amputee, and a lot of people assume that these aren't my kids because they make assumptions that people in wheelchairs shouldn't be parents. And that is one of the things that I often have to educate people on, is that we do things just the same as everyone else. And there may be a time where my son, my oldest in particular, is a little bit grumpy and doesn't really understand that we had to change up his routine a little bit, and has an outburst or a meltdown, as I like to call them, because it's not really an outburst or anything that he can necessarily control. And people will make comments about how well behaved, my children need to be more well behaved, or they need to be, falling in line and being more respectful. And the truth is that they're being as respectful as they can.
There are a lot of times we've all been in a store when we've heard that child, going a little bit crazy. It's something that children do. Is it with your children? Does this happen? Does this happen more frequently because of the because of their ability difference?
Particularly with my son being the oldest of, well, he's not the oldest of my children, but the oldest of those with disabilities. He has a tendency to have a little bit more meltdowns than other people if we have to change up his routine. He is only partially verbal, so a lot of his communication comes either with sign or with sound, for lack of a better term. And it falls on me to kind of educate people, especially if they make rude comments and things like that. I tend to ignore a good portion of them, but especially for children, if children will approach me and ask me about my wheelchair, or approach me and ask me why they're different or why I have a backpack on them so that I can control, making sure that they don't run away, and, doing all of their safety things, then it falls on me to let people know that he is not neurotypical and things are a little bit different in his brain. And that's just how I like to look at it.
I know that in the medical world, when it comes to autism, especially, they're making a lot of findings where they're talking about a simple change of diet is working for many children. Have you heard that?
Yes.
Have you heard that same? And is it working with yours?
It actually is very much working with mine. I've increased his vitamin C by just a bit, And I've also taken out all red dye and yellow dyes. If he has something that has red dye in it, for example, like Fruity Pebbles is one of our trigger foods. If he has those at like a babysitter's house or a caregiver's house that, may not be as strict as I am with his diet, he has a terrible afternoon. And if he does not have those foods, if he does not have those synthetic things, then he is awesome.
What do you have to do when he goes to a situation where he, say he is staying at somebody else's house, he's enjoying some time playing with friends or something? What is your routine when you send him over there? Say, hey, look, we have been working on this special diet, or this is what you do, because I know that with seizures a long time ago, they would tell you that if this person has a seizure, just stick a pencil in their mouth and pull the tongue down. Of course, now we've realized it is physically impossible to I don't know why it took until the 2000s to realize this, but so and whenever I had a really good friend of mine who did have seizures quite often come over, his parents would come over and give us the do's and don'ts.
Absolutely, and I do the same thing. Even for his grandparents, make sure that his diet is stuck to, that he has snacks that are on what I call the approved list, because he tends to do better, and he is more willing to stick to his routine and not give anybody a hard time and be defiant if he doesn't get those items that really kind of amp him up and cause him to have other episodes.
Well, I do appreciate you joining me, Sarah, and if you'll stick with me for about 30 seconds, I'm going to run a commercial here real quick. My name is Zach Clayton. I am the founder and president of Community Pay It Forward. We run a program to where, with your simply going out and shopping for the needs that you have, you can support missions. This is one of the missions that is very, very special to me, because John, the founder of Martyred Angels, is one of my dearest friends. He and I have been, we actually met during the shirt I'm wearing today, the Riley Ride. And unfortunately, we lost Riley at the age of 11. And he suffered from a dreadful disease that affects children. So please take a look at this commercial. It kind of tells you how the Community Pay It Forward program works. And then when you get back, look at Sarah's face, because this commercial drives her crazy. And I beg you to go to martyredangelfoundation.org and just read Bladen's story. I will guarantee you it's going to tear you up. It tears me up every time, and I've read the story 20 some times. So it's an important story. I think that it's a story that definitely needs to be told. Even for us who, I tell people all the time that I love my kids, yours not so much, but the truth is every kid deserves a chance, and we need to be there and try to help them out all we can. So what are some of the other treatments that you have, or some of the other changes that you've made to help your kids along the way?
Particularly for my son, he is my first experience in actually having a diagnosis of autism. We know that my daughter is on the spectrum with sensory processing disorder, which is slightly different. But with him, I've done regimented activities. Anything that we do that is a change in our routine, I make sure to let him know in advance. This is what we're going to do today. And, you know, like for example, breakfast is at 8 a.m. and then at 8:30 we have playtime, and then, you know, at 9 or 10 we have lunch, and everything is pretty much planned out for him so that he knows A, B, and C come next, and this is what we do. And I found that that is so much more a comfortable and fair routine for him versus throwing him into situations that may have, you know, loud noises or lots of people or anything that is overwhelming to him. We've used that technique along with sign language, which has been a wonderful help for all three of my kids, and really just kind of sticking to routine. We also make sure that there are posters in the house that say what.
Sorry,
a little technical difficulty there, I think.
Yeah, trying to get something set up, and of course it, you know, that's the way it goes. So
it's all Kurt's fault again. It's okay. But I have found that that regimented routine is definitely key, and really sticking with a good diet of good whole foods and no processed foods. That is another big one. I mean, I know it might seem a little bit odd or, you know, strange that we don't have things like ice cream and cookies in our house, but we have other treats that he absolutely loves, and he really does function better with that.
well, I'll tell you this, my fiance would be a heck of a lot happier if I didn't have any ice cream or desserts in my house. You know, I have a bad habit of going to the store and coming home with, oh, she hid them from me. I have a bad habit of coming home with candy bars and stuff like that. And she's like, God, and you don't get up and exercise, which is true. I need to do that more. What other activities have worked for you and that could possibly, oh, first off, hello, Debbie. How are you doing? It's great to have you joining us. What other activities do you do that have shown results, or maybe even calming effect?
Big calming effect when he does have a meltdown is using a product called Warmies. Warmies are stuffed animals that have a lavender and the other one you can get. There's a couple different versions, but you actually put these stuffed animals in the microwave. And they're weighted, and they have this wonderful scent that comes out of them, and they are absolutely, I love them for stress relief. But he will be smack dab in the middle of a episode, and we'll get the warming out, we'll warm it up in the microwave, and we'll give it to him, and it's like a super calming effect. I've never seen something calm him down so much.
Well, that's actually really great. I just kind of looked them up online and just to try to kind of share it with people. But it's actually kind of one of those things that I think is great. You know, I have for my neck, I have things that, you know, are somewhat similar. It looks almost like they've got like hard eyes. Is that ever anything that is that true? Do they have the hard eyes? And
yeah, and you would think that they would know, right?
Right.
But I've never had any issues with like them sparking or melting or anything like that. I was terrified to put it in the microwave the first time that we got it. But they're absolutely awesome. They have all kinds of different animals, all kinds of different types. And they really work well for, you know, children and adults. I've got a whole collection of them myself.
Do you? Okay, well,
I do.
That's what I was just going to go to. You know, I'm trying to play with the website here, and just to let everybody know, Warmies is not associated with the PAC channel. We're not telling you to go out and buy them. We're just giving you an idea on what works for some people. Here are a couple of the animals that they have. Baby seal. That one's cool. If they got a right now, if they have a polar bear, you might see me like get really excited.
They do. You might have to check it out.
Uh-oh, that's going to be bad. I might say bad words. Oh, look at that, a hedgehog. That is so cool. So
our favorites are the dragon, the dinosaur, and the unicorn.
Yeah. The shark was kind of cool. That's one that I've, that's really not anything that I would really want to cuddle up to. I don't think. I've never said, geez, I want to hug that shark. Then again, to be honest with you, I've never said that about a polar bear too. At least not to his face. So, but so yeah, these are really neat. These are really, really cool. Do your other kids, the other kids, do they have any effect with them as well? I mean, this looks like
all three of them have absolutely loved them. My youngest is often sick because he has very severe allergies. He has protein allergies, so they're the type that will never go away. They're the type that he will never go out of, unfortunately. And he is often sick as a result of being exposed to something that might be a new allergen for him. And we found them to be extremely, extremely comforting for him as well. My daughter actually sleeps with one at night. They're literally our favorite buddies in the house for sure.
Yeah, that's great. I would like to wish you the best of luck in everything that you do, and of course, I'm going to get this. Sarah, can you take over for just a second, please?
I sure will.
Hello.
Folks, it looks like Zach's got a little bit of a emergency there that he needs to take care of. But to go into what Zach was talking about earlier with Community Pay It Forward and the PAC channel, we are trying to create a business model where people with disabilities and those in the veteran community or people who are differently abled, as I said earlier, would be able to partner with us and be able to get a little bit of experience working in the media, either as a podcast engineer, a podcaster, or a broadcaster. If you're interested in finding out more about that program, you can contact Zach at communitypayitforward.us or myself, Sarah Dedell, at escadeldesign@gmail.com. We hope to hear from you in the very near future. And I absolutely hate for there to be any dead air. So I guess I will talk a little bit more about my lovely children and their wonderful routines. The chances of having someone with autism in your family, once you've had more than one, do kind of go up exponentially, as it is something that can, in some cases, be genetic. I've just recently gotten word from my son's specialist that we're going to start testing with him. So it looks like we will soon be a 3-person ASD family, but that is perfectly okay. All of my little people are absolutely warriors. They were each born, 34 weeks, 35 weeks, and 32 weeks, respectively. So they were all Nikki warriors, and they've absolutely got this no matter what way through it. I am absolutely positive of it.
Yeah. And I am, once again, I'm sorry about this. We kind of just jumped on here, and this is a little bit of a makeshift show. So we do apologize for the unorganized way that this show is going on. One of the things that we'd like to do is we love our heroes here at Community Pay It Forward, and we actually try to help out as many nonprofits when it comes to our veterans as possible. One of them, which we are going to have on our podcast tomorrow night, which, by the way, the PAX podcast tomorrow night at 7 Eastern, 5 Mountain, is going to be recorded. Tomorrow, we are going to be dealing with a CPR class because my wife and I, my fiance and I, are working at becoming foster parents. So I would like to invite you guys to join us because we are going to be announcing a program for this individual. So starting tomorrow, we are going to be announcing 2 more mission partners that we work with directly here at Community Pay It Forward, that we are going to be working with Hope Wines and Stephanie Simoes, a great friend from Hope Wines. And we're going to be putting it together. And then tomorrow, to broadcast the show at its regular time. It's just, unfortunately, it's going to be recorded. But fortunately, it's for a good reason, not like the one where I thought that I might have to run and go see my father, which thank God I didn't have to. But it's going to be followed immediately by normal. So join us tomorrow at 7 Eastern, 5 Mountain, and you can check out more about the wine event of May. One of the things that we're going to do now, and then we're probably going to come on and get the show a little bit early. Once again, I appreciate you guys sticking with us. Thank you so much, Debbie, for sticking with us and participating. And I appreciate the kind compliments very much. I really do. And I'm glad that you're doing well. But this last video we're going to show you is an interview weeks ago, actually a couple months ago. And this is with a great friend of mine, another great friend of mine, Brian. His name is Brian Gibson from Hope Stock and Project Die Hard. Project Die Hard sponsors for Hope Stock. If you become a sponsor for Hope Stock, you also become a sponsor. We're going to run commercials for you until August. So go to org, become a sponsor for Hope Stock, and get started. So, but we thank you very much for joining us. Thank you. Well, we're going to get to it eventually. I promise you we will. Here we go.
You raised your hand, said I do swear to fight for freedom anytime, anywhere. And so you went for Uncle Sam to learn the horror of war in far-off foreign lands. The things you had to do, the things you had to see, shook you to the core and brought you to your knees. You walked through hell just to find your way back home. That it's all changed and the things the same. You feel alone. Don't give up. Don't give in. Even when you think that you have reached the end, there is hope. There is peace. There is one who loves you more than you believe. When the enemy thinks you're every lie, lay your burdens down and feet of pride. Look your hopelessness and fear right in the eye and arise. Sometimes it seems the easy way would be the very thing to take your pain away. But you have yet to follow through. 'Cause in your heart you know that's not what you should do. The memories that haunt you in your sleep, the friend you lost that hurt you way down deep. Some days you have to fight the urge to just let go. But no longer you are stronger than you know. Don't give up. Don't give in. Even when you think that you have reached the end, there is hope. There is peace. There is one who loves you more than you believe. When the enemy feels your every lie, lay your burdens down at the feet of pride. Look your hopelessness and fear right in the eyes and rise and rise.
Hey everyone, my name is Zach Clayton with Community Pay Up Forward. We're here today for a really short, packed short. We're going to be talking to you very briefly about a great program. That was a song that was written and performed by Eric Horner, and the Nashville Band. And it was given, the rights of that song were given to our guest here, Brian Gibson, the founder and president of Project Die Hard. Brian, welcome again. You and I have become really good friends, and people are seeing just about as much of you on this program as they're seeing me, which is a great thing.
Well, again, brother, working with you has been a blessing, and the help you're giving this mission, all I can say is thank you.
Hey, you know what? I do what I do because of guys like you. You guys make this fun. You guys make this exciting. And, our hope is that someday the work that we're doing together is really going to make a difference in the lives of not just veterans, not just their families, but the lives of everybody. Because let's be honest here, if we're helping to improve lives, all lives are going to be better. So, Brian, July 29th through 31st, you have a wonderful project coming up, wonderful program coming up. It's called Hopestock. Can you go ahead and give us a little bit of information about Hopestock, what you're going to be doing, and maybe tell some people about it?
Well, Hopestock is our big annual event that we do. It is designed, or the intent of Hope Stock is to bring veterans together and those who love veterans to a place with music and food and camaraderie and just to have a good time and just relax. It is also one of our major fundraisers throughout the year. But again, it's to bring hope to my brothers and sisters.
You know, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
Well, this is our second annual one that we're doing, and it's turning out to be bigger and better than last year. We have Chris Turner coming back. He's a Marine Corps veteran, country music singer. He will be he'll be performing Saturday night on the 30th. Opening for him is Jessica Muse. You've seen her on The Voice. Right, she's going to come and open for him. But yeah, we got Friday night, all day Saturday, and Sunday morning, all just starting to really, really get going.
Well, that's fantastic. I know that you've got everything from barbecue to breakfasts to, you guys are just jam-packed meet and greets. You're looking for vendors and other charities, other like-minded charities to come and join you. You're going to have a kid zone and just so much more ceremonies. Tell us a little bit about what you got going on during your ceremonies.
Well, our remembrance ceremony is that it's a remembrance ceremony. This event is held at Forward Operating Base Rush, which everybody knows, and I'll repeat, is named after Sergeant Courtney Rush of the United States Air Force. She lost her fight to the demons January 3rd, 2012. Our remembrance ceremony is for our Project Die Hard families. We do a simple little talk about it, and then we put a little card in a balloon and we release it. You know, it's just so that people don't forget that the war still goes on here at home.
All of the upcoming FOBs, in which of course our main focus right now is on getting the first one. You can't get to the second one until the first one's built. All the FOBs are going to have the name of a hero who has lost the battle, and that's not trying to glorify what the act, but it's to glorify the individual and the accomplishment and the horror of losing the battle.
Again, the war still goes on here at home,
yeah.
And we lose too many every day.
Yeah.
But,
you've got 4 packages that you're looking for people. You've got 4 packages that you're looking for people to go on ahead and help you sponsor. You've got a bronze package, which is anywhere from $100 to $499. That your logo will appear on the patron board. Can you explain the patron board to us, please?
Well, we built this stage last year, and we got these 5 foot wide by 10 foot tall risers on each side of the step. And if you become a patron at that level, a sponsor at that level, your logo goes on that banner that hangs on each side of the stage.
Wow, that's fantastic. You've got a silver package anywhere from $500 to $999. This is going to be you get your logo on the patron board, correct? Mm-hmm. And you get mentioned in all announcements. And just to let you guys know, here at Pact on the Pact channel, we're going to up every package that you've got. Okay, if you sponsor, I don't care if it's the $100. If you sponsor Hope Stock in any way, any shape or form, Brian's going to tell us who you are, and we are going to announce to the world that you sponsor them. You will flash your logo behind us during any time that we mention Hope Stock, because this cannot be done without your help. So we're going to add that to this page every time that I appear and we're talking about Hope Stock. If you become a sponsor of Hope Stock, if you get behind Project Die Hard and this wonderful project, and you get this building of hope, of help us get this built, we will we'll up it and we'll throw your logo behind us anytime that we brought it up. This is so important, and your participation is that important. We don't care. We will do whatever we can. We'll even bring you on the show if you'd like to come on and talk about your participation. This is important, and we support. We here at PAC Channel, we here at Community Pay It Forward, we are all behind Brian and everything that he's doing. So we'd like to add that to this paper, to this, all these packages. If you want to sponsor Brian in any way, we will add your logo to all of our background and everything else. So, but once again, the bronze, you're going to be up here on the patron board. Silver, you're going to be announced in all announcements. A gold package, which is $1,000. You get everything on the bronze and silver, but you also get featured on all the social media. And we all know right now, social media is business. Okay, you want to be found on you want your business to be found. You got to be on social media. As much fun as social media is not quite often, it's very important in your business. And then we're also looking for people of the platinum status, which is a bronze. You get everything in the bronze, silver, gold, your logo on the event poster and on the t-shirt. We've also upped this package. If you are on a gold, if you sign up for a gold package, we'll run a 30-second spot on PAC's channel up to the end of the event. Okay. And matter of fact, we'll run a 30-second spot for you through August 31st. Okay. So we're going to run a 30-second commercial for you. If you purchase a gold sponsorship, you do platinum, we'll do a 1-minute commercial. You either come on and we pre-record it, or you send us a 1-minute spot. We'll run it every show on every PAC show until August 31st. So there's a couple more things that we're going to add to just try to get you to be part of this wonderful, wonderful program. Brian, really quickly before we have to step off here, please go on ahead and tell everybody one more time what the purpose of the FOB of Project Die Hard is and what you hope to see with Hope Stock.
Well, the purpose of Project Die Hard is to bring hope to America's heroes. We lose too many to suicide every day. Our facilities are there to be a physical place where a veteran can come for a day, a weekend, a week, a month, up to a year, and get the help they need. Again, we're also looking to partner with like-minded veteran services to give them a spot on our properties, because we do believe in teamwork makes the dream work. Hope Stock, again, it's held at forward operating base for us because we believe in complete transparency. You come to this event, you get to see what we're working on and where your help goes.
Yeah, and the other thing that you get to do, folks, is exactly what Brian just said. You can see exactly where your donation dollars are going to go. There's nothing hidden in Hope Stock. Your donations, the books are always available to you. All you have to do is ask. Hope Stock is not one of the Hope Stock and Project Die Hard are not one of these projects that, you know what, they're going to have to take and use fancy words to confuse you with where the money's gone. This is all about saving hero lives. Community Pay It Forward, the PAC channel are proud partners with Brian, with Hope Stock, with Project Die Hard, with JR and Veterans Ranch, with all of the other partners that are coming to this. And we're very proud to be a huge part of the founding tripod, I guess is what you could kind of call us, of project. I'm sorry. I cannot believe I screwed this up. Veteran Community Project, the VCP. We're building a program all about. Our goal is our mission is the mission. We will be helping veterans, the whole veteran, and we're not going to be helping a piece and passing them on to somebody else. We're going to find solutions to problems, and we can do it, but we need your help to make sure that this goes through. Your first participation, you can really help us out by becoming a sponsor, becoming a partner, participating in any way. And you go to contact@projectdiehard.org, and Brian can send you the information. Once again, that's contact@projectdiehard.org. You can also find all the information on communitypayupforward.us, communitypayupforward.us, and go to the 2Save22 tab. You scroll down a little ways, you're going to find all the information about Hope Stock. You can take and do us a huge favor. You can find this wonderful poster here. This poster right here. You can take and you can print this poster off, and you can hang it up in your store, and you can say, we want to be part of this. We want to save lives. This is an ongoing project where our mission is very simple. There's not anything hidden about this. Our heroes served us. It's our turn to serve them. Project Die Hard, and as we mentioned before, JR with the Veterans Ranch Community Pay It Forward, we're really trying to make a difference here. And Brian, this is such a wonderful program that you've got going. As you and I discussed yesterday, I won't be able to be there because if I do that, I'm getting married on that day, so I think I'm getting to a little bit of job.
Again, brother, we understand. We put God, family, mission, so you're covered under the family clause.
Yeah. So I've got an excused absence, we'll call it then. But the one thing that we're not going to do is we're not going to shun our responsibility. You can look forward to this video playing multiple times. You're going to be able to find this video right on the 2Save22 website. Brian's going to be attaching it to a lot of his stuff. You can find it on our Facebook. You're going to see it on the PAX channel. Quite often, we're going to try to play this at least 3 times a week. We'll let you know when this is going to replay, but this is such an important message. This is such an important mission. We need your help. We want you to be able to understand exactly what you can do to help us out. Once again, we're looking for sponsors. Bronze, $100 to $499. Your logo will appear on the patron board. Silver, this is $500 to $1,000, $999. Your bronze is you'll be mentioned in all the announcements, plus you'll be on the patron board. Gold, you'll receive both of those other things and featured on the social media outlets. Plus, PAC channel will run a 30-second commercial for you until August 31st. And then, of course, platinum for $2,000. You get everything on bronze, silver, and gold. Except for your 30-second video can now be a 1-minute video as a sponsor of Operation Hope and a sponsor of Project Die Hard. We need you to call us today or get a hold of us by email is the best way. All you have to do is reach out at contact@projectdiehard.org, contact@projectdiehard.org. Or if you want to come through us, you need the information, Brian shares all the information with Community Pay It Forward, and we are proud to be able to sponsor and show our support for Brian by sharing it with you. But I definitely suggest get on this gentleman's busy schedule and have a conversation with him. You can learn his passion. You can learn his love for his country, for his veterans, and for his brothers and sisters. This is something that's a lot more important than either one of us. This is not a me problem. It's not a you problem. This is a we problem. We can fix this together. So we're gonna cut this one short. Brian, I appreciate you joining us very much. Can you one more time give us your website so people can check things out?
ProjectDieHard.org. We're on Facebook at Project DieHard 22. We're on Instagram as Project DieHard. We're all over the social media.
And if you have any trouble finding them, you can always find them on communitypayitforward.us. My name is Zach Clayton. We've been visited today on this little packed short by Brian Gibson, the founder and president of Project DieHard. And, Brian's in this situation because he literally pulled the gun out of his mouth, and he's dedicated his life to God, and David dedicated his life to saving his brothers and sisters. We want to thank you one more time, Brian, for coming on and sharing this. And please be looking for this video. Make sure that you lead people to this video and we can show them, we can teach them exactly how this works, and we can make this a very, very successful July event. Once again, it's July 29th through 31st at Project DieHard. So if you have any more information, please just contact us, 970-909-0751. One more time, that's 970-909-0751. We thank you very much, and please remember, nobody has to go it alone. If we all come together, just help us out, and you're going to be helping our heroes out, which in turn is helping our community out. My name is Zach Clayton, president and founder of Community Pay It Forward. You've been listening to a packed short with Brian Gibson. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you, Brian.
Stepping out of her fear, bring me home. How to know, show me the way. Wanna be a part of Sunset Boulevard.
Once again, we would like to make sure that everybody understands that Brian is working very, very hard to make sure that our veterans are taken care of. Project DieHard is a wonderful, wonderful program. We at Community Pay It Forward are thrilled to be a partner with Veteran Community Project, and we just want to make sure that you guys all do anything and everything you can to support it. We're talking about saving lives. We're not talking about new Ferraris for CEO. This is about actual helping instead of just people, and helping all veterans, not, classifying one group of veterans over another. This is helping all veterans. As we've told you guys many times, the FOBs are great programs because they're not only going to house a dozen solo veterans, male or female, they're also going to be providing accommodations for 2 families of veterans. Please do remember, when a veteran struggles, the family struggles. So make sure that you contact Brian at projectdiehard.org. Once again, I'd like to thank my guest today, Sarah. I call her my guest, but you know what? She's the one who's making the PAC channel go right now. Her and Emily are trying real hard to take and implement all the stuff that we're trying to set up and get our shows in order. And that way we can bring you the best programming we can possibly bring you. Please remember, if you're interested in having a show, we're interested in talking to you. Get a hold of us. All you have to do is give us a call, 970-909-0751, 970-909-0751. Or you can give us an email. And Sarah, I hate to put you on the spot, but can you give us what our new email is? I forgot it already.
Hi, sure can. But give me just one moment here and I'll pull it up for you. Our new email is pacchannelstaff@gmail.com. That is P as in Paul, A as in Alpha, C as in Charlie, T as in Tango, C as in Charlie, H as in Hotel, A as in Alpha, N as in Nancy, N as in Nancy, E as in Echo, L as in Lima, S as in Sierra, T as in Tango, A as in Alpha, F as in Frank, F as in Frank at gmail.com.
All right. So thank you very much. Please make sure that you get a hold of us and tell us what you would like to do, how you would like to be part of in a difference, making a difference, bringing possible employment to, I don't want to call it employment, but at least trying to help individuals with disabilities, try to help them along the way, give them some education, give them a chance to do some things. My name is Zach. Zach Clayton. I've been joined by Sarah Goodall. Please remember to love somebody out there because somebody out here loves you. Please remember that if we all come together, no one has to go it alone. Please join us tomorrow, 7 Eastern and 5 Mountain for the Pact podcast. And also remember to join us right here tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Mountain for World of Women. Zita is going to be having a guest, and I wish I would have been more. I wish I would have been better at this. I could have told you who the guest was, but I can't because I'm not better at this. I'm not a professional. I just play one on TV. No, on the computer.
Probably totally butcher this lady's name, but her first name is Helga.
Okay, well, join her for Helga. So that at least gives us a little bit of information. So make sure you join Zita. Her show is very, very important. It's all about women, but guys, guess what? You can be part of the audience and you can learn a lot of things. How many times have you said, geez, I just don't understand women? If you're like me, all the time. This gives you a chance to hear the world of women and work with them and participate in their show. I've done it many, many times. I cannot do it tonight because I have training for fostering children. So, that kind of comes over everything. So, but once again, my name is Zach Clayton, Sarah Goodall. We are joining you with Compassionate Citizen. Wow. I almost messed that up and said we're here from Pact, but we are here from Pact right now, soon to be ACT channel. We appreciate you joining us. I appreciate all the other places this is streamed to. We're also streaming to Ability, the Ability Network. Do I have that right, Sarah? Is it the Ability channel or the Ability? You're on mute, sweet.
I'm so sorry about that. I was trying to spare you from my children having a little bit of a meltdown there. I believe that we are also streaming to the Ability channel, if I am not mistaken. I am brand new to all of this. So I am just learning all of the names and everyone's hosts and all of that good stuff.
I will figure that. All right. It's the Ability USA Now channel. So, and it's a YouTube channel. So please go check them out at Ability USA Now. And we thank them very much for their support of Compassionate Citizen. We hope you join us next week where we will have another Compassionate Citizen. We'll be talking to some more people in the community. If you would like to join one of our shows, we have many ways that you can do this. Okay. One of the ways is by, again, calling 970-909-0751. Once again, that's 970-909-0751. But the easiest way to do this is by joining us right here. I'm, of course, not prepared, but we've got a form for you to join, and you can be a host on one of our many, many channels, many shows. We are working on building a following, and with your help, we can get that done right here. Did I just really do that? Oh, no. I really did just do that. So, right here. Okay. Yeah, right here is the email for you. Let me put this in the comments first. I decided to do the whole circus thing because, you know, this is like I'm running a circus right now with me not being at all prepared. This is our link to be a guest on one of our shows. So please, if you have a positive word to join us with, please make sure that you fill out that form. Go to that form, fill it out, and all you have to do is say, hey, I would like to be a guest on, and you pick what show you want to be on, and we will get you on as soon as we have an opportunity. So once again, here is, here is that form. It's a job form. All you have to do is, like I said, just follow the instructions, fill out the form, and we'll get you on a show as soon as we can get you on the show. Once again, I've been joined by Sarah on this show. Thank you, Sarah, for your time. My name is Zach. Please stick with us on the PAC channel. We've got so much more coming. We've got so much more to do. With your help, we can make it go a lot smoother than this was. So, but thank you very much.
It's my pleasure to help you, Zach.
But thank you very much for joining us. Please enjoy your day. Please take care of yourself. Take care of somebody else. It's not that hard. We just have to come together. Have a great day.